Hello friends. We may all believe that having a pet is a necessity, but sadly, more families than we might realize do not share this opinion. An alarming number of dogs and cats are abandoned each year. George's case is comparable. Although every member of the family is prepared to embark on this new adventure, one of the owners of this dog has decided to relocate. To get help, George must be placed in a cage. George's masters ignored him. They abandoned him on the streets with the idea that he could survive on his own, even though this meant that the little dog would have to eat garbage and endure fear and cold. The dog, who was in fact terrified, had no choice but to seek refuge in a spot close to his old house where there were some trees. Despite their best efforts, no one was able to approach the animal to assist him. The dog was only given food when the neighbors removed the trash bags or when someone who wanted to help the animal left some food nearby. After the dog had been abandoned for months, volunteers were able to change its history thanks to donations made to Greater Dog, a group that supports numerous charities. Despite being loving, the dog was seriously traumatized by his time spent on the streets. The first task was to apprehend George. The dog might flee or turn hostile because of how terrified he was and how little he trusted anyone. The experts were forced by this reality to come up with a strategy to apprehend George as soon as possible. There was a cage set up in the forest where this dog regularly went unnoticed, and George fell right in without any issues. Things would be simpler for him and everyone else who was willing to assist once he was trapped. There was a genuinely loving dog hiding beneath all of her anxiety. Once off the streets, George's job required not only that he be properly fed in order to regain all the weight he had lost, but also that he rebuild his confidence. The dog was prepared to go back to a new home after receiving months of therapy and care. He has since become a loving and content pet. With the assurance that they would always be there for him, his new family took care of his training and made sure he had all the love, care, and joy he needed. How joyful George appears now. Friends, support my small channel with likes and subscriptions. Thanks for watching. See you in the next issues on the channel about our favorite animals.